Roles, responsibilities and duties of sector officer. Disclaimer: this training material is for use in training of election officials. It should not be referred as guideline of ECI. In case of any variance in this training material, the Commission guidelines, rules, laws shall prevail. Learning outcomes. At the end of the session, the participants will be able to cite the sector officer's role in vulnerability mapping, explain the importance of sector officer in the conduct of an impartial, free and fair election, describe the rules and responsibilities of sector officers, identify different types of forms and formats. They will also be able to apply and interpret the various orders, guidelines and instructions issued by the Commission. What is a sector? Sector is a geographical area consists of 10 to 12 polling stations. Who is a sector officer? A person responsible for the 10 to 12 polling stations is known as a sector officer. Sector officer is responsible for the facilities management in their polling stations. Sector officer is expected to have these knowledge: election management, law and order, model code of conduct, polling process, functioning of EVM VVPAT, coordination and communication, and sweep activities. Magisterial power to the sector officer. Magisterial power under the Section 21 of CRPC 1973 is given to the sector officer. Role of sector officer. Sector officer is responsible for election management from the day of appointment as sector officer till the completion of election process. May be designated as zonal magistrate for the same area at least 7 days before the poll day and given powers of the special executive magistrate. Responsibilities and authorities of the sector officer. Sector officer is responsible for the pre-poll responsibilities about polling station locations, pre-poll responsibilities about voters, pre-poll responsibilities about vulnerability mapping, poll eve responsibilities, poll day responsibilities, post-poll responsibilities, and he has to fill different types of forms and formats. Pre-poll responsibilities. Documents required from the DO and the RO. Electoral roll of each polling station with hamlet name to enable them to contact electors of every section in the part. Polling station-wise assured minimum facilities. Voter turnout report. Elector gender ratio. Model code of conduct violation cases. A route map of their area given the broad layout and location of the polling stations falling in their sector. VM1 report generated by the DO. They have to initiate vulnerability mapping exercise as per the timeline. Frequent visit for the confidence building measures and fine tuning of vulnerability. Identification of villages, hamlets and segment of voters vulnerable to threat and intimidation. Identification of persons who make it vulnerable. Names of such persons to be given to the DO/RO. Accountability for ensuring free access of voters for the voting. Contact points within these communities with their telephone numbers. Sector officer will prepare a sketch map of the polling stations, list of telephone numbers of polling stations and election related officers, police stations, list of responsible persons. Preparation of list of anti-social elements. They have to raise awareness about the 1950 call center. They have to popularize the C-Vigil app. They will finalize the routes of polling station, approach and accessibility. They will ensure AMF. They have to collect phone number, ascertain mobile connectivity at the polling station. They have to keep vigil on unauthorized campaign vehicle, defacement of property, unauthorized campaign, misuse of public building, government vehicles, government servants. They will keep an eye and report the violation of Model Code of Conduct cases. They will generate awareness about the functionality of EVM VVPAT. They will ensure wide publicity is given regarding the new polling station. They will be engaged in sweep activities. They will inform voters about the helplines and the locations of their polling station. They will inform the voters to check their names in the electoral rolls through the BLO. The returning officer shall be provided reserve EVM VVPAT along with the extra power packs of the control units and VVPAT and mock poll replace stickers for the poll day replacement. While receiving the EVM VVPAT, the sector officer has to check the following things. Stickers having the inscription reserve are pasted on the carrying cases of BU, CU and VVPAT. Unique ID of reserve BU, CU and VVPAT will be provided to them. Reserve EVM and VVPAT provided to sector officer shall be GPS mobile app based tracked, and the DO has to notify the registration number and details of all such vehicles carrying reserve EVM VVPAT along with the name of the sector officer to all recognized national and state level political parties, candidates and observers in the district. A sticker containing on duty sector officer zonal magistrate shall be pasted on the front windscreen and backside of the vehicles having the reserve EVM and VVPAT on dispersal or the poll day. The sector officer shall not remove the EVM and VVPAT from the authorized vehicle except where required for election purpose or for safe storage at designated place. In case of P-3, P-2 or P-1 day, the sector officer must keep reserve EVM and VVPAT only in intermediate strong room earmarked by the returning officer. Poll eve responsibilities. Ensure that the polling teams and the all material have reached their polling stations. Ensure that force has arrived at the polling station according to the plan. Clarify any last minute doubt on the EVM VVPAT operation or the polling process among the polling personnel. To ensure observance of model code of conduct as well as they have to prevent, report and act upon the deviations from the prohibitory orders enforced during the election period. To ensure the mark of 100 meter and 200 meter boundary around the assigned polling station. Poll day responsibilities. To observe the implementation of provisions of model code of conduct. To ascertain the mock poll status before the commencement of poll. To be present at any one of the polling stations assigned to them when mock poll procedure is going on. To ensure the poll process starts at a given time at all the polling stations. Frequent visit and attention on the polling station and to take status of voting. Report commencement of polls to the returning officer control room to ensure that forces deployed at the polling stations are in position. To ensure availability of spare EVM and VVPAT for replacement if required. Track and report the presence and the absence of polling agents. To assess the polling team inside the polling station with procedure if team need any assistance. To maintain the purity of poll process and check all aspects of polling during their visit to the polling station. Mock poll status be reported within 30 minutes to the returning officer or control room. Check voting pattern. Report voting percentage from time to returning officer. Handling of poll day complaints. Check the sealing of EVM and VVPAT and preparation of papers by the polling parties. To ensure whether the voters from the vulnerable habitats or communities are voting or not. If they are not, then immediately inform the DO, RO and the control room. If needed, replacement of polling personnel from the reserve parties. To verify that the party office do not exist within 200 meter periphery of the polling stations. Escort EVM, VVPAT and other materials with the polling team to receipt center. At the end of the poll, sector officer will ensure that presiding officer diary is filled up properly, close button of control unit has been pressed, copies of the form 17C are distributed among the polling agents, register of 17A is properly filled up. Post-poll responsibilities. Ensure that all the polling parties in the designated sector have moved to the collection center in the designated vehicles and reach the receiving center on time. Depositing reserve and mock poll non-functional EVM and VVPAT along with the left out power packs of the control unit and VVPAT. The sector officer has to submit part 4th and 5th of the poll day report of presiding officer whenever any replacement of EVM and VVPAT is done after the polling is over. Leave the collection center only after permission and proper relieving by the returning officer. Role of sector officer. in postal ballot facilities by the absentee voters. Sector officers shall supervise the process of distribution and collection of Form 12D by BLOs, which shall be distributed to absentee voters. Webcasting certificate. The BLO and sector officer concerned should give polling station-wise certificate to the returning officer that webcasting arrangements have been made as specified and are functioning properly. On the basis of this certificate, DO shall furnish a consolidated report to the CO for onward submission to the Commission. Reports and formats to be filled by the sector officer. VM formats, VM2 and 3. Format 1. Report on various facilities at the polling station, number of voters, vulnerability mapping. Format 2. Poll day report. The format VM1 is shown on the screen. The format VM2 is shown on the screen. VM3 format is shown on the screen. The format 1 of sector officer's report is shown on the screen. Format 2 is shown on the screen. Format 3 is shown on the screen. Clarification regarding replacement of EVM and VVPAT. In case any BU, CU or VVPAT does not work properly at the dispersal or during the mock poll. In case the BU is defecto, only BU will be replaced. In case the CU is defecto, only the CU will be replaced. In case the VVPAT is defecto, only the VVPAT will be replaced. Now, the list of replaced BU, CU or VVPAT will be given to the candidates. In case any BU, CU or VVPAT does not work properly during the actual poll. In case the BU is defecto, the whole set, that is BU, CU and VVPAT will be replaced. In case the CU is defecto, then the whole set, BU, CU and VVPAT will be replaced. In case the VVPAT is defecto, then only and only the VVPAT will be replaced. The list of replaced units will be given to the candidates. So in case of BU or CU does not work properly during actual poll, the whole set, that is BU, CU and VVPAT will be replaced. Mock poll will be conducted by casting one vote to each candidate including nota. Sealing of mock poll paper slip will be done as per the instructions. Part 5th of the poll day report of presiding officer will be prepared. In case VVPAT does not work properly during actual poll, only VVPAT will be replaced. Mock poll will not be conducted. Part 5th of the poll day report from presiding officer will be prepared. If the control unit displays, replace power pack of control unit during actual poll. Now replace the power pack of control unit in presence of polling agents and sector officer, and again seal the battery section of control unit with address tag and obtain their signatures. No need of doing the mock poll. Presiding officer will submit a report. If the control unit displays, replace power pack of VVPAT during actual poll. Now the power pack of VVPAT will be replaced in the presence of polling agent and sector officer. No need of doing the mock poll. Deposition of reserve and mock poll non-functional EVM. Immediately after completion of poll, on poll day itself, deposit reserve and mock poll non-functional EVM in the receiving center or other place earmarked by the returning officer. In this educational video, we have learned about the roles, responsibilities and duties of the sector officer. If you have any doubt or want any clarification, then you can contact to the mail shown on the screen. For other videos and rules and regulations, you can visit the web address as shown. Thank you.